I have no doubt you're going to love this one. I mean, I've got turkey, I've got vegetables, bell peppers, tomatoes, some lovely spices and seasoning. There is really nothing not to love about this recipe, okay? It's my pepper, turkey and vegetable stew. I'm going to share the ingredients with you in a second so you can get cooking as well. But before we get to that, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and remember to give this video a massive thumbs up, okay? Great, right. For this recipe, we're going to be using some vegetables. I'm using green. I mean, any kind of vegetable you have is perfect, so do you, okay? I have some salt here. I've got some Scotch bonnet peppers. Add as much or as little as you want. I've got some paprika powder, seasoning cubes or powder, chicken bouillon actually. I've got some spring onions. This is your regular onions. I've got some tomatoes. My bell peppers, I've got both green and red, okay? Oh, my turkey, which I told you about earlier. I've got cooking oil, thyme, some curry powder, and my favorite, my ginger garlic paste, okay? So these are all the ingredients. Let's get cooking. To start this beautiful recipe, I'm going to start with cooking my turkey first. So my washed or rinsed turkey goes in here. I'm going to go ahead to season it with my seasoning powder. I'm adding some salt, but you want to be really careful because your seasoning powder also contains salt. Some dried thyme. My ginger garlic paste goes in as well. Some curry powder. Some oregano. I know I didn't mention this at the beginning, but yes, please add some. Go ahead and add in some white pepper as well. Now give everything a good mix so all the ingredients can blend well together and produce a flavorful dish. So at this point, I'm not going to add any liquid to my pot. I'm just going to cook this on low heat so that the turkey can release its own juice and cook nicely. So after a few minutes, make sure you check on your turkey. As you can see, the turkey has released its own juice, not a lot, as you can see, just small. And make sure you cook on low heat so it does not burn. When I was seasoning the turkey, I forgot to add some onions, so I'm adding some onion powder. I love onions. I just feel like it makes everything taste so good. Okay, so I'm adding some water to cook this turkey. I'm covering the pot now and I'm going to allow it cook till it's almost done. So this is the texture I was looking for and I went for. Something coarse, okay? Not too smooth. This is perfect. So I have my onions here and I have my blended tomatoes, bell peppers and Scotch bonnet peppers here. Ah, beautiful aroma. So we're going to take out, the turkey is almost done. Almost. I would say about 85% done. So I'm just going to take it. I'm turning off the heat and I'll take it out. So I'm just going to turn this, just very liquid left. I'm just going to turn it into another pot, clean the pot and bring it back. So in your clean dry pot, you're going to add some cooking oil. Just enough, not so much. This is perfect. So once the oil is hot enough, you're going to go ahead to add in your turkey pieces. Be sure to keep an eye on your turkey so it doesn't burn, and then turn it to the other side once it has reached a lovely golden brown color like this. So when both sides have achieved a lovely golden brown color, just like this, we'll proceed to the next step. Now guys, at this stage, if your oil is too much, you can reduce it, but mine is okay. It's not a lot, it's just good enough for what I want to use it for. So I'm going to go on to add my onions. If you know me well, you know I love lots and lots of onions. So I'm adding everything. And I'm just going to let this cook for about 2 minutes. After about 2 to 3 minutes, I am back here. Oh man, I don't know what beats the aroma of onions, nothing. So I'm going to add in my pepper mix. Everything goes in. Okay, so you're going to give everything a good mix and allow it to cook. So I'm just going to cover it and let it do its thing. After a few minutes,
add on your beautiful sauce, and then you can
season it. So season with your curry powder, your thyme, your salt, your seasoning powder, anything you pretty much like, okay? And then cover the pan and allow it keep cooking. Add your paprika powder, some salt,
and stir.
Make sure you taste so you don't oversalt your dish every single time. Please taste your dish before you add any seasoning powder or more salt. Very important. So while your stew is cooking,
Go ahead and cut your vegetables. Oh, of course, make sure you rinse your veggies thoroughly before you slice them. So once I'm done cutting vegetables, I'll show you the next step. Okay, so we're done with our vegetables.
it's time to add it to our stew. Now you know your stew is done when the oil starts floating on top, just like this. So it's time to add the vegetable. Now we're going to give it a good stir. Beautiful, nutritional, highly nutritional and tasty. You want the pepper, the stew to be more than the vegetable. So it's very stewy, just like this, okay? Perfect, perfect. And because we don't want to overcook our vegetable, I'm going to turn up the heat now and cover it for the heat to do the rest. And it's all done.
After a few
minutes,
looky, look at this. This looks good. Look at this. Our vegetables are still very nice and green, and this is so stewy. So as we have our very beautiful turkey, everything is amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to serve
It up with some rice.
and we're ready to eat.
So our rice is all done. Nothing makes me happier than hot steamed rice and delicious vegetable stew. Wow. This is enough for me. And now,
Ooh la la la.